What's up, guys? It's your girl Shalina with Shalina Speaks. And today we're talking about something very serious and near and dear to my heart, and that's mental health. As you know, once a week, and if you didn't know, once a week, I come through and I share some information about mental health. So today we're going to be sharing information about celebrities who have spoke out for mental health, had some mental health advocacy going on. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So mental health is just as important as your physical health, as you all know, right? So whether you're just an everyday average Joe, or you're a musician, you're an athlete, you're an actor, it doesn't matter. We're breaking down the impact of advocacy and why it's important to take care of your mental health. So, with that being said, grab your cup of coffee, tea, or whatever you sip or whatever you do to help relax you, and let's just go ahead and get into it. So, let's talk about the importance of mental health conversations. The stigma surrounding mental health issues is still prevalent, especially in the entertainment industry, where celebrities often feel pressure to maintain a perfect image. And we often, everyday people try to maintain a perfect image, and that's high pressure, high stress. Like, this could truly make things challenging for not only them but you and I to open up and discuss mental health struggles, fearing that it may tarnish your reputation, how people perceive you. It may affect your career. I know many of us have had a really, really bad day, or maybe had a bout of depression and has had to go to work. And, your boss asks you, what's wrong? And you're in fear of losing your job. You're not going to say depression. Let's just be real. So imagine celebrities, you know, their reputation and how that may be tarnished. They're not going to say, the majority of them aren't going to say that they're dealing with mental health challenges. That's just the real. However, however, many celebrities have reported feeling like they're walking on eggshells, right? And many of them said, enough is enough. And I'm going to speak out about it. And that's why we're here today. We're going to talk about some of those celebrities who have spoken out about it. You know what I mean? And we all know the entertainment industry is a very, very high stress environment. And it could be very, very judgy, like everything is supposed to be picture perfect in the entertainment world. And sometimes celebrities can feel like they're absolutely alone. You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine the camera on you every day? You know? So, anywho, despite these challenges, many celebrities have found the courage to speak out about their mental health using their platforms for awareness, which I think is super dope, right? And with that being said, it helps reduce the stigma around mental health. So I think by them sharing their stories, not only helps their peers, but it helps people like you and me, and let us know that they're normal. They're normal individuals. Like, that is some real bravery for them to be like, okay, I'm in the public eye. Everybody thinks I'm perfect, and they're going to come out and talk about it. So let's talk about the common mental health problems or challenges that come along with being a celebrity or being in the public eye, because you could be a celebrity or a public figure. There is a difference. So you can look it up. I had to look it up myself. So the most common one is general anxiety disorder. And so that's this, like, where you deal with social anxiety, panic attacks, and stuff like that. So that's a general thing, and it's really common amongst Americans. And I believe and I don't want to quote this wrong, but I believe it's 76% of Americans either have or have had experienced general anxiety disorder, and that's powerful. Another one is depression, bipolar, addiction, substance abuse, eating disorders, because you want to keep up with the public images, PTSD, suicidal thoughts and harm, like thinking about, you know, doing bad things to yourself. Like, they go through that too. And let's not forget burnout and overworking. That's actually a mental health situation. Um, and then they deal with cyberbullying and social media, which is a place that can be absolutely horrendous if you move wrong as a celebrity. They are relentless. Oh my God. Social media knows no limits at all. So the music industry can be both exhilarating and exhausting. Like, just think about it. Constant touring and media pressure and personal battles can often lead to mental health challenges. Like, even Kendrick Lamar used his album "To Pimp a Butterfly" to reflect on his eternal issues and struggles with depression and suicidal thoughts. A lot of people don't know that, you know what I mean? His lyrics like literally paint a raw picture of the weight of fame and the importance of emotional healing. So that's that importance of taking that time out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? To do the work, do the healing, go to therapy, you know. And then you have people like Eminem, who has been brutally honest about his battles with addiction and mental health. And a lot of people were opposed to him shedding the light the way he did on mental health. But I'm sorry, I had to sip my coffee. But I'm glad he did, because it's the raw truth. It's what the everyday people go through. Everyday people who deal with mental health. It's the raw truth. And I think the most pivotal moment in his life is when he had a near fatal overdose in 2007. You know, like that was a turning point for him, you know, which helped him get to sobriety where he is now. And so his music serves as an outlet, you know what I mean? Like most artists, their music serves as an outlet. And if you really listen closely, you'll be surprised what you hear. You'll be surprised what you hear. And then the music videos. A lot of people don't even watch music videos nowadays. But if you start watching the music videos of celebrities nowadays, there is some gems in there that, you know, where they really express themselves about not only who they are, but what they're going through at that moment in their life. You know, you got to pay attention. You really got to pay attention. So let's talk about, let's see. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. I think that is a good one. Megan Thee Stallion, that's recent. In 2024, she partnered with the California Department of Public Health. Yep, and she did, I think it was called a Never Bother Again campaign for advocating for youth suicide prevention. Now, Megan's transparency about seeking therapy and the importance of self care has been sending a powerful message to fans worldwide. And I think it's really dope that she decided to open up about her own challenges in her recent documentary as well. She talked about her mental health issues and challenges and struggles, you know, her losing her mom, you know, having to continue to be in the light, you know, being in the limelight, you know, being a celebrity. So if you hadn't checked out the documentary, go on and check it out and see for yourself what she had to say about it. And then, believe it or not, I know we talked about like artists, but athletes are celebrities too. And people like Michael Phelps also spoke out about his depression and suicidal thoughts. Like through his foundation, he's been the driving force in promoting mental health awareness, particularly among athletes who suffer in silence, like likewise Simone Biles. She shocked the world when she prioritized her mental health over her competition in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics. I don't know if you guys remember that, but she she decided to take a pause for her mental health. And a lot of people, you know, it was hard. It was a 50-50. That's what I saw on Twitter, because I go to X for everything. I go to Twitter for all my resources and news, and I saw it was a 50-50. And me personally, I thought it was a great decision on her behalf to decide to say, hey, I put my mental health first. Like Ari Lennox is another one who decided to take a break from not just music but social media. And I thought that was a huge statement. Anytime a person takes a break from social media, that says a lot about mental health. Like they're really taking care of their mental health at that time. And I thought that was super dope. So, but breaking the stigma beyond the entertainment is a challenge, because mental health challenges is not limited to entertainers and athletes and things like that. Even the royals go through it, like Prince Harry. You know, he talked about the loss of his mother. and how it affected his mental health. So, as you can see, to say at the least, in a nutshell, everyone goes through it. Everyone goes through it. Christian Bale, Lady Gaga, Selena Gomez. I know you guys heard about Selena Gomez. Billie Eilish. Everybody has spoken out. Summer Walker. Everybody has spoken out about anxiety and depression in one way or another. You just got to listen for it. You'll be surprised how many people. The Rock. Oh, that's another one. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. He came out and he spoke about it. And you think somebody as strong as him, it's like, oh, he can handle anything. But, he was broken up about a lot of things. He was going through some things just like me and you. But I think it's super dope that their willingness to share their journey um, is cool. It encourages people like you and I every day. It lets us know, like, we are human. We all are human, you know? So now let's talk about these different common challenges or mental health challenges. When you think about depression, you think about someone who just doesn't want to do anything, It's you're zapped of life, you're sad all the time, you know. How do you get through that? Well, therapy, journaling, exercising, trying to do some stuff you never done before that is safe and legal, um, that makes you happy. Try to, I don't know, rekindle some childhood things. I know my husband is always telling me to do things like that, and as I am on my journey, my personal journey, for mental health healing, I'm trying some of them, and it's actually working. So I encourage some of you to try it. And I know you don't want to do it because I didn't want to do it. It feels kind of awkward at first, but it's worth it. It's really worth it. Bipolar disorder. Bipolar disorder, that's when it's ebbs and flows, ups and downs. It's a mood disorder. You know what I mean? Addiction and substance abuse. Well, that kind of speaks for itself. I just wanted to go over these with you guys one more time to make sure that you had an understanding of what they are. And then I mentioned eating disorders and body image issues, and that falls into anorexia, bulimia, body dysmorphia. And if you don't know what body dysmorphia is, that's, you know, some people would say it's celebrities constantly getting surgeries to the point where it doesn't look right. Their body is all messed up. You know what I mean? It's all discombobulated, if you will. PTSD, that kind of speaks for itself. Post-traumatic stress disorder. That is not just reserved for veterans or common trauma situations such as rape, kidnapping, domestic violence. You can actually go through a severe bout of being cheated on and experience post-traumatic stress disorder. Yep. You can actually experience post-traumatic stress disorder because of your job constantly putting you through the same stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. PTSD is powerful. Like if you really look into it, it could be some things. And then there's the suicidal thoughts and self-harm that speaks for itself. And we don't want you guys to do anything like that. Go get the therapy. Go get the therapy. And then there's cyber bullying. OMG. So kids don't just experience the cyberbullying nowadays. Adults, like the celebrities, experience cyberbullying more than you know. That's talking trash about them, throwing them under the bus, making fun of them. No different than in school with the kids. It's crazy, and you have a lot of these publications that will make up false stories for a click in the view, on a celebrity. And it's getting to the point, honestly, where people are making up on false stories on each other or just everyday life or regular news stories, And I can think of one that right now, and out of respect for this young baby's, I will not say her name on this particular episode, but this young girl who's made the news recently and is missing and da 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 da. And you have a lot of YouTubers using this baby's name for clickbait, and I think that is so horrible. And if baby turns up, she has all these, and I hope the baby is found. She has all these different YouTube videos out about her, that has misleading information. And I don't mess with it. I don't mess with it at all. And so it doesn't just happen to celebrities, it happens to everyday people. Okay, so now let's get into some video of some of these celebrities talking about mental health. This one right here is Lady Gaga and Prince Harry. So let's just get into the video.
Hello, Prince William.
Hello, Lady Gaga.
I am so grateful to speak to you. I am a very big fan of what you've done with Heads Together.
You're really kind to say so. I mean, Harry, Catherine, and I really felt this was such an important area that throughout all our charitable work, whether it was veterans, homelessness, addiction, most of it seemed to stem back to mental health issues. And, I read your open letter you wrote the other day, and I thought it was incredibly moving and very brave of you to write down, such personal feelings. And I wanted to ask you very much how you found speaking out and how it made you feel.
It made me very nervous at first. For me, waking up every day and feeling sad and going on stage is something that is very hard to describe. There's a lot of shame attached to mental illness. You feel like something's wrong with you. In my life, I go, oh my goodness, look at all these beautiful, wonderful things that I have, and I should be so happy. But you can't help it if in the morning when you wake up, you are so tired, you are so sad, you are so full of anxiety and the shakes that you can barely think. But it was like saying, this is a part of me, and that's okay.
Absolutely. It's time that everyone speaks up and really, it feels very normal about mental health. It's the same as physical health. Everybody has mental health.
See, so that's another one where you have two celebrities openly talking about mental health. And let's just get into this one. Now, I really do appreciate this one. This footage is from the Child Mind Institute, and now this Impact posted it on X. So let's just go ahead and get into this clip.
I have suffered from anxiety and or depression since I was 18. What I would say to my younger self is, don't be fooled by this game of perfection that humans play.
And this is Christian Bale.
Instagram and magazines and TV shows, they strive for a certain aesthetic and everything looks so beautiful and people seem like they don't have any problems, but everyone's human. Everyone has problems. Everyone feels yucky on the inside sometimes. And you deserve to feel just as beautiful on the days you wear no makeup, and the days you don't shower, and the days you feel like you're depressed.
Hey guys, it's Gabrielle Union, and I'm here to tell you that I am a PTSD survivor, thriver, badass MFer. I was diagnosed with PTSD at 19 after I was raped at gunpoint, and I didn't let it stop me. I didn't want it to define my whole life, and it doesn't have to. Asking for help, needing help, doesn't make you weak or less worthy of love or support or success. You can literally be anything you want to be. PTSD isn't a death sentence. You don't have to be alone or feel isolated. There's so many of us out there who are dealing with exactly what you're dealing with. And it doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you anything but human. And we all have something. And you might even become a successful actress and best-selling author and, I don't know, be dope. Because that's what you deserve.
My name is James Vanderbeek, and I'm a writer, actor, and producer, and I'm dyslexic. So you'd think that words wouldn't really be my thing, and yet they are. I have committed an entire career to writing them, to reading them out loud in front of people, to memorizing them and reciting them back in front of many other people. And if I could say one thing to my younger self, it would be, have fun with it. You know you're not stupid, so don't ever believe for a second that you are. And all of that work
So as you can see, like everybody experiences it. Like these celebrities go through it just like we go through it. So, we're human. We're human, y'all. We're human. They're human. So I don't know. If you are someone who is going through mental health challenges, uh, don't hesitate to go out and get support. Or if you know somebody, don't hesitate to be their support. We have family, we have friends, we have therapy, we have a whole lot of things that can truly help us become better and challenge those challenges, because that's what it is. It becomes a challenge, but we're gonna challenge those challenges together. So let's take a moment to acknowledge the importance of these conversations. Celebrities have platforms that can reach millions, and we have platforms too. It's called ourselves. We can be the voice that we've always needed to hear, or we could be the person that we've needed in our past. You know what I'm saying? So, but their struggles are human, and they are humans just like we're humans. So their stories continue to remind us that mental health matters. You know what I'm saying? It really does. So don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if you are someone who has experienced any of these things, or if you yourself are a celebrity or a public figure. Um, Drop it in the comments below and let us know, what did you go through, and how are you doing, and how did you get past it. Give us those tips. Be that voice for us. Until next time, take care of yourself and others. Peace.